Teenagers today have access to so much information about the world, sometimes too much. Between the content they're taking in from social media, the news, their friends, their teachers, it can be hard to know where your voice fits in. But especially with difficult social issues like racism, it's crucial to open up a line of communication with the teenagers in your life to gauge what they already know and to empower them with tools for interpreting all the things that they see and hear when you're not around. I'm here to highlight a few skills that can make these conversations easier for everyone involved. Over the next few minutes, you'll see excerpts from a virtual chat with my colleague, Dr. Megan Polanin, and a 13-year-old named Fallon. Watch how Megan starts the conversation by giving Fallon a heads up and making her feel at ease.
I'm really interested during the conversation to hear your thoughts, and we can just it can be really casual. We're just going to kind of see how it goes.
Okay.
There are no right answers. So it's really just whatever you think.
You'll want to start the conversation by getting a sense of what the teenager already knows.
Why would a police officer see a Black person differently than they would see a white person? And I wonder what you can tell me about what you already know about these things, about racism and about white supremacy.
Well, I know it's people say that it's because they think that they're better than us. Because, like, whenever segregation was happening, they got all the nice stuff, and we didn't because they thought that they were better than us. They thought that they deserved it, even though all people are equal.
Yes, you said that so beautifully, Fallon.
Once Megan sees how well Fallon articulated her understanding of racism, she segues to a recent event that can be tough to talk about.
I wonder if you remember seeing the news of George Floyd's death and maybe even a little bit about how you felt.
Yeah, I was kind of mad because it's like he was telling you that he couldn't breathe and you wouldn't get off of him. And then you didn't really even have any good reason to do that. So I was just confused and mad on why he was doing that.
Though she was very cool and collected, Fallon shared some pretty intense emotions. Megan makes sure to validate these feelings.
You felt mad and also confused. Those are tough emotions to have about something so terrible that happened.
When it comes to issues like racism and police brutality, there are so many things beyond the control of a teenager or any of us. So when you talk to the teenagers in your life, try to get a sense of what makes them feel empowered.
As a Black female in America, as a 13-year-old, is there anything that is making you feel strong and powerful?
Just being the person that I am, because I know that even though some people are just going to be like, there's something you can't do, I know that I'm still probably going to be able to do it just because of who I am.
Fallon's strong sense of self will serve her well, even when the events of the world around her are beyond her control. As she closes out the conversation, Megan invites Fallon to look for positives for the future.
I wonder if there are things that are giving you hope that things can get better.
Well, I believe that it's my generation is up next, and I have my friends who they seem like their parents tell them that just because someone's skin is different than yours doesn't mean they're better. And I see that they're good people and that they wouldn't treat you differently by the color of your skin, but based on your actions.
It seems like you know who you are and you're proud of who you are and you know that you can do anything that you want. That's so awesome.
Megan was clearly moved and inspired by Fallon's response and she wasn't afraid to show it. Ending the chat on such a hopeful note may make it easier to start the next one, whenever that may be. Having conversations about racism with a teenager can be intimidating, but as Megan and Fallon demonstrated, you can make it a positive experience for everyone.